My dear, you taught me how to burn. Now tell me, how well do you handle fire? I buried my silence beside your name. Dig it up, and you'll meet a stranger. The safest version of me was with you, but that version's long dead. You broke the angel. Now the demon speaks. I begged you for peace. Now I only offer prophecy. You called me harmless. That was your first mistake. I bled for you. So now you'll drown in my silence. You touched a heart that warned you in whispers. You should worry. I don't cry anymore. I used to hold your hand. Now I hold storms. The one you hurt is the one writing your fate now. I whispered forgiveness. You didn't listen. You kissed my light, then mocked my shadow. What you buried came back, and it's not in love. My love was your safest place. You chose exile. You made me feel replaceable. Now you'll feel unforgettable in all the wrong ways. You wanted silence. I turned it into a weapon. My tenderness was borrowed time. You left me in the dark. I learned to see without light. You shouldn't fear losing me. You should fear who I became after you. I used to protect your name. Now I forget how to pronounce it. You taught me pain. Now I speak it fluently. I don't need revenge. My absence is punishment enough. You built a monster and named it too sensitive. You touched the wrong wound. It doesn't close anymore. You don't know me anymore, and you're safer that way. You didn't kill me. You summoned something worse. I was soft until you broke the part of me that cared. You warned me not to change, but you lit the match. I was a home. Now I'm a haunted house. You made me doubt my worth. Now I charge interest. You taught me boundaries by crossing every one of mine. You reached for love with dirty hands. I cried for you. Now I howl for no one. You should worry. I loved you more than I loved myself. You made me dangerous when you walked away like it meant nothing. I was your healing. Now I'm your consequence. My silence is no longer gentle. You thought I'd beg. I built a throne instead. You should have stayed when my love was loud. You promised forever. I found my power in goodbye. I warned you with tears. Now I speak in storms. I didn't move on. I evolved. You should worry. I kept receipts in my scars. You misjudged the quiet one. I loved you deeply. That was your protection. You stole my softness. I replaced it with steel. You didn't break my heart. You rewired it. You told me to be stronger, so I erased you. You taught me to stop apologizing for thunder. You thought I'd shatter. I rebuilt in silence. You won't see me coming, but you'll feel it. My heart still beats for war, not romance. I don't want closure, I want distance. You should worry. I remember everything. I was your sanctuary. You turned me into a battlefield. I asked for truth. You handed me poison. You broke the contract of my calm. The one who loved you unconditionally no longer exists. I am not angry. I am reborn. You mistook patience for weakness. You mistook my tears for defeat. I used to chase you. Now I chase nothing. You were my prayer. Now you're my lesson. You thought I was a phase. I became a prophecy. You kissed me like a promise, then vanished like a lie. You made me a villain in your story. I rewrote the ending. You should worry. I've stopped waiting. I used to miss you. Now I miss who I was before you. You wanted control. I became chaos. My love used to shield you. Now I watch you from the fire. You asked for loyalty. You gave betrayal. I don't look back anymore. That version of me is gone. You didn't see the storm forming behind my silence. You mistook softness for surrender. I loved you quietly. I'll forget you loudly. You should worry about who I am now, not who I was. You lost me when I stopped explaining myself. You don't deserve a villain story. You earned a ghost. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Like, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. I no longer love you. I outgrew the cage. You gave me pain. I gave it purpose. You should have feared the one who stayed too long. I begged you not to break me. Now I'm breaking patterns. I don't wish you harm. I wish you distance. I became someone you never deserved. You dismissed me like dust. I returned as a storm. You didn't see me rising while you watched me fall. I made you sacred. You made me a warning. My absence is louder than any goodbye. I held your chaos. You feared my peace. I don't miss you. I miss being naive. You mistook my devotion for blindness. You loved my light, but you dimmed it. You were the lesson I prayed I'd never need. You should worry. I no longer dream of you. You lost me by making me question myself. You took love for granted. Now feel the cost. You didn't choose me. I chose survival. You should worry. I stopped needing closure.